All right, so we're here. This is the end of Brockhampton. This album over here, The Family, was supposed to be the last album we were going to get for them. However, as I am recording this, they announced a surprise album dropping tonight at midnight. And as far as I understand, this is actually a Kevin Abstract solo album, which is what I kind of thought was going to happen after I heard some of these singles, and it was just Kevin on it. If you don't know, I've been a Brockhampton fan pretty much since the start, back when the Saturation era was first popping off. I remember hearing Heat and Gold for the first time when those songs were singles, and really falling in love with this group's sound. And even post-Saturation era, I still think these guys have put out so much great work. Iridescence was really good. Ginger was a great emotional album. And last year, Roadrunner, that album to me was the best album since the Saturation era. So it's sad to see it come to an end, but I'm ready to listen to this Kevin Abstract album mostly, so let's go. All right, track 1, Take It Back. Solo sample.
How could you not love it though?
Okay, Kanye.
Take it back to win. Me and Ashlyn. If we talking about groups, we still top 10.
Facts.
I had to say the truth. Had to saturate the streets with some classics.
Okay.
And we went #1 like magic. Had to wash that blue paint off so I could be free.
Love that choir sample.
I know I gotta be strong. Merlin been around since day one. When he drops everything, that's my promise to y'all.
That one was a banger. Really loved that choir soulful sample, and Kevin on the lyrics reminiscing. And that was kind of what the lyrics were on a lot of the singles for this album, so I'm interested to see if this is what this whole album is going to be about, just Kevin reminiscing on the past. Also, that line about being a top 10 boy band, it's facts. All right, track 2, RZA.
I was talking to my mom the other day. She was trying to give me a
Okay.
keep the band together. Ian, why don't you keep the band together?
RZA himself on that. Yeah, that's another one that I really like that Chipmunk soul sample once again. If that's gonna be the theme of this album, where like a lot of it is just these short tracks where it's pretty sample heavy and Kevin is just kind of reminiscing, you know, giving his emotions about the band, I think this is going to be really good. And also just him kind of comparing himself a bit to RZA. You know, RZA is obviously like the key member of the Wu-Tang Clan, and Kevin is that in a lot of ways as well. And just that idea of trying to keep the band together, that one hits hard, man. All right, track 3, Gold Teeth.
Lobby only made this to get out the deal partly. Don't add motherfucking albums, probably. Got my first, I just been chilling and let y'all get them bars off. The richest nigga you ever seen fall off. I'm the richest nigga you ever seen fall off.
This beat is nasty. Yeah, that one was fire. Those drums were hard. I love that like little sample in the background that was like doo 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 doo. Like that was nice. And also that line about him really not talking to the band anymore. It sad, man. All right, track 4 is Big Pussy. This was the first single. It's a banger. Playing it anyway. That jazz instrumental is sick on the intro, man.
I'm back and ready. Kieran had to bring it up. Jesus, my savior on my masters like masterpiece. Ain't even been out a week. The show still a bitch boy.
Love that switch up.
Faggot nigga out of Houston. Do it with the bell. Ain't nothing but a hustle. Can't nobody tell.
Yeah, that one's a banger. Still slaps in context of the album. Just, I love that instrumental, man. Just so many elements in it. Dope. All right, track 5, All That.
Back when we were still outside, church and press photo with the blue couch. Now we hate each other just to hang out.
Is he actually interpolating the All That theme song here?
Went left at the Brit Awards when I decided not to show up for show support, cause I was trying to go solo before we went on tour.
Damn. I actually really do like this interpolation of the All That chorus. That one was quite emotional. In that one, Kevin's really digging into the issues that kind of started the breakup of Brockhampton. Got into an argument with Dom, he said on that track. That's interesting. He said he didn't show up to an award show, which started the argument. He's getting super honest on this album, and I'm liking that. All right, track 6, Back from the Road.
When I get back from the road, he just like me front row.
Ooh. That one was like a short, minimal kind of beat. Not a bad one, for sure. Track 7, Basement.
Back to the bases. Back to the basement. Bitch, you acting nosy. You don't know my mom.
Okay.
You ain't got my telephone number.
Ooh.
Love my fans, but they'll kill me if they can.
Ooh. I like the bass on that one. The bass went pretty hard, but not much to say about that one. Track 8, Southside.
Blow up. 3 tags, blow up. Like you know me, you gon' make me wild out. You keep acting funny. My folks I ride, you know.
What was that sample in the back?
Back to funny. Know me, yeah, look at me, point and stare. You keep acting funny.
I think that one played well into the last track. Like, screaming sample in the background was really nice. He had a line in there that I think he said this reminded him of the Saturation days where he wasn't really doing it for money and just for the fun of it. Just this whole album seems to be a lot of reminiscing. Really enjoying that aspect of the album so far. Track 9, Good Time. Ooh, there's those soulful ass samples again. No.
No more playlists. Down. I do anything to keep you in my life. Don't last too long.
Every track on this album so far that's had these nice gospel samples have been my favorite. Kevin just sounds so good rapping over that type of production. All right, track 10, 37th.
Please just hear what I say and end up back on 37th Street.
Ooh.
My Vans on, out in Brooklyn with Karen making these damn songs. This you linked up with Amir to see what he been up to. I praise
What?
God for it. Then we get the band back together and be civil again. Empathy's a bitch, man. I'm searching for healing even when I'm asleep. I'm searching for friends when I'm the one ending things.
Just hear what I say. End up back on 37th Street.
Yeah, once again, another sample heavy track. I mean, right off the bat, he said he linked back up with Amir. That was interesting. That was honestly probably one of my favorite tracks so far. This album just has been super honest so far. Track 11, Boy Band.
The boy band.
RZA again.
Yeah.
Keep giving me those soulful samples, please.
We always start outside of the lines. My teacher said I wouldn't be shit. The album in a weekend. It's over, mixed it by the weekend.
Hey.
Summertime needs this. I said summertime needs this. I'm ready to go. I can feel it inside. So I can reach new heights.
This one's a banger. This one's a banger. Can't say enough how much I'm loving the soulful sample elements on this. Is that Bareface? Kind of sounds like him. I think a lot of Kanye elements as well, which has always been the case for Kevin and Brockhampton a little bit. I'm digging it. All right, track 12, Any Way You Want Me.
I would change for y'all because you gave me everything.
Baby, you want me. Even when I don't see you, you're still my best friend. You can take me. Take me.
Such a toxic bar. It's like.
Okay. I like the guitar on that one. Track 13, The Family.
It is, but don't say it like that though. Say it this way.
Once again, every time he does this, I'm gonna enjoy the track. I know it.
I know what it's like, but it's so different. Go to the devil. In some ways, I guess I did because my mama's still living in the ghetto.
Huh.
But I was a hungrier artist when Postmates ain't deliver. Hold it down and hold my stance, man. Checks grew, it became harder to lead. Everybody got a ego now. Imagine being me, and you almost better than me. I don't feel guilty from cutting your verse from this beat. I don't feel guilt. Dead projects I teased from my lack of empathy. I feel
Facts.
free when I do this shit for life. Now I'm the last one trying.
Bareface! Bareface is so good vocally, man. Woo! Love that Bareface ended up on this, man. That was another highlight for me for sure. Also, he talked a bit on this track about how egos in the group are colliding, which was interesting. Track 14, Prayer.
So much,
I love these niggas so much. God, please don't make me grow up. Show up, Reddit, please, you gon' make me throw up. All them niggas, I love these niggas so much. God, please don't make me grow up.
This album continuing the gospel themes. Is that Bareface again? This one's pretty. All right, that one was quite literally a prayer. All right, track 15, The American Life.
My American life, new apartment.
I dug the acoustic guitar on that one. All right, track 16, second to last track here. It's the ending. This was the second single on this album. I do really like this. Another one that's really sample heavy, and once again, another track where Kevin is taking it back. So playing it anyway.
Fro still. First moved to LA, my daddy still pay my phone bill. Sucking good dick on a Sunday morning. When Kelly would talk to me when I ain't had no friends at all. Into a business, into an empire. Live my life, how to live my life.
So probably like that one even more in context of the rest of the album, honestly. All right, we're here. Last track on the album, track 17, the longest track. It's 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Brockhampton.
I got it. Big Mac and
This one's gonna be emotional, isn't it?
Buzz cut, we recording it for hours. Till the count on me was the one to make us a Billy, but really, I wanted something that felt more real.
Oh wow.
wish I knew the day we signed it would change shit.
Tech Dip, the last one. Me and Jabari had a fight that changed our relationship. When you yelling at your brothers, it gets dangerous. I don't think the love's ever. Honestly, there were issues before Roadrunner. Iridescence, I wasn't really there for my brothers. Vladimir and me started talking again. I guess that's why I ain't seeing niggas from the group like, now you free Dom. Ain't nobody fucking with you lyrically, Merlin. Finna be Karen. You brought the truth out. The show's over. Get out your seats. It's solo time, nigga.
Woo, that switch up. Beautiful. Oh, what is there even to say about that track, man? First of all, I'll just say the strings were beautiful and that end sample was a nice touch as well. But goddamn, dude, such a freaking emotional track. One thing that stood out to me was when he said he talked to Amir and that kind of hurt things in the group. Also said he had got into a fight with Jabari and their relationship hasn't really been the same since. Really touching at the end there where he's just kind of shouting out everyone and telling them how talented they really are, which is just facts. This group is just so freaking diverse and so deep. Like everyone, I truly think that everyone in this group can put out some really good solo work. Yeah, I love that track. That was a beautiful and an amazing closer. But after one listen, I really enjoyed this, to be honest. So emotionally vulnerable and honest. And just for me personally, the thing that stood out to me and why I honestly enjoyed this so much is because it reminded me a lot of Earl Sweatshirt's Some Rap Songs a little bit. Obviously, in terms of sound, they aren't that similar, but the similarities between the two of them is everything on the album is just these really short 1 to 2 minute tracks, just so emotionally, brutally honest. Also, the fact that most of these songs are just a lot of soulful chop and samples. Maybe Kevin didn't have that album in mind when he was making this, but I thought they were similar in that way. And a lot of the reasons why I love that album is why I'm liking this one off first listen. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited to hear this last final album that's coming out. I guess I'll get my final thoughts on this album in that reaction video. But yeah, as of now, that's kind of my final thoughts on this album, The Family. If you guys want, you can follow me on my socials, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. All of that is in the description. I'll see you guys soon.